In other headlines tonight, gun-free zones go into effect tomorrow, which means if you have a gun, even a legally owned one, you will not be allowed to bring them into several designated locations across the city.
And News 12's Julio Avila is in Times Square for us tonight. That is one of those new designated gun-free zones. And Julio, what are people saying there about this?
Yeah, like you said, Times Square is going to be one of those gun-free zones, also known as sensitive locations. Times Square is actually going to be the only neighborhood deemed a sensitive location. Most of them are all establishments and businesses like restaurants, and tonight, those businesses, they're getting ready.
Our members, restaurants, bars, nightclubs that have liquor licenses, they are considered sensitive areas.
That means no one is allowed to carry a gun into these locations, even if they have a license, such as a concealed carry permit. But as the new law is rolled out, Reggie says it does raise some concerns.
They want to walk into an establishment with a gun. How do the workers, how do the business owners respond to this? How do they manage the situation?
Times Square, entertainment venues, bars and restaurants that serve alcohol are just some of these sensitive zones. Other sensitive locations that include houses of worship, public transportation, all government buildings, schools, just to name a few. Signs like these were unveiled during a press conference earlier that Governor Kathy Hochul say are set to appear at these locations, with Mayor Eric Adams saying digital displays of these signs should appear around the perimeter of Times Square. The changes come in response to the Supreme Court saying that New York's gun laws were unconstitutional back in July. The governor and mayor taking quips at the court.
The Supreme Court justices, those in the majority, want to take us backwards. We're not going there with you.
The Supreme Court's decision have opened an additional river, feeding the sea of gun violence.
Now, just as these new laws go into effect, the NYPD says applications for concealed carry permits have gone up by 54%. And as Reggie says,
we hope that they are responsible gun owners and they understand they can't go into the bar or the restaurant with their gun, with a concealed weapon.
Now, if someone were to violate the new law, that would result in a Class E felony, which brings with it a prison sentence of up to 4 years. Now, the state, in addition to those signs that you saw, the state also did make signs that a business can use, that they can post showing that that business does allow legal guns to be brought into their business. We're in Times Square. I'm Julio Avila, News 12.
All right, Julio, thanks.